Hello, it's your boy Jordan. How are we all doing? I hope you're doing very well. Another episode of Introduction to BTS, episode 5, Jhope edition. Yeah, man, thank you all for the subscriptions. We are officially on 1800 subs, which is absolutely amazing. I can't thank you enough for that, honestly. So far, I've been enjoying myself learning about this group and learning about things they've done for other people and their music and the meaning and everything else. And, you know, it's been such a fun time to hear people's perspectives, see what they've been through and stuff like that. So I can't thank you enough for always, like, for people sharing the stories with me and stuff like that. You know, I'm always here to listen. If you ever need to talk to someone, my Twitter is right there. Honestly, if you ever want to DM me, if you're going through a tough time, I genuinely don't mind having a chat and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm super excited to keep doing these videos. If you have any suggestions and stuff like that for a video that I could do, that could be very helpful to me. There's a couple of ideas that I already have for like the funny side of stuff like that. But you know, if there's something serious that you think, oh, this would be very good for him to watch, please do let me know in the comment section down below so I can you know, watch it and make a video for you guys. Also, please do click that subscription button. The goal is to get to 3,000 subs by the end of the year. We're only 1,200 away. Hopefully we can do it. If not, I'm still very happy from where we've started to where we are now. So yeah, thank you very much. Let's get into the video. Jhope, my guy.
아니
BTS.
춤은 그렇게 추는 게 아니죠. 소울을 담아서. 그냥 제가 한번 보여드릴게요. 이제 좀 알겠죠?
Very good dancer. I wish I could do something like that, but I just can't.
제이는 본인 이름에서 제이고.
네, 일단 제 이름의 뜻이 되게 심오한데요. 팀 중에서 제가 이름이 뜻이 되게 심오한데요.
제이홉 좀
네.
어렵긴 해요.
네,
제이홉.
일단 판도라의 상자에서 다 떠나버리고 남은 건 이제 희망뿐이다. 그래서 이제 팀에서 희망적인 존재가 되어라고. 네.
저요? 저는 그냥 저도 제가 우울할 때는 되게 웃으려고 하는 편이에요. 오히려 웃으면 뭐 있던 슬픔도 사라지더라고요.
오히려 더 웃는다.
네, 웃어야 됩니다, 사람은.
재유 씨.
제일 솔직하신 거야.
요번에 파트가 제일 많아가지고.
파트가 많아요. 제이홉 씨가
모니터.
얼굴도 정말 성격이 너무 좋게 생겼어. 계속 웃는 얼굴. 감사합니다.
정규 2집으로 컴백하게 된 기분을 춤으로 표현해주세요.
이거 나올 줄 알았어요, 저는.
5, 6, 7, 8.
저의 등신대 사용 방법은 간단합니다. 바로 데칼코바니 사용 방법. 입술 그렇게 해야 되고, 얼굴 이렇게 해야 돼요. 엉덩이를 맞추셔도 되고요.
What it seems like to me is when he wants to express himself or anything like that, he tends to do it through his dancing because obviously, you know, he seems to be very, very good at it and stuff like that. And it seems to like when he wants to express himself or get something out, the best way for him personally to do it is through dancing. It seems like he's always using his body more than his mouth, I'd say. So he's always like, you know, and stuff like that. But it's pretty cool, you know. Everyone has their own little things they do to kind of like tell someone something, you know. And I think, to be honest, he's a sick dancer as well. He's an amazing dancer. Man, I wish I could. I wish I could dance. And I'm also saying, obviously, he's a very good performer. You know, he can rap and stuff like that as well, and sing and all that type of stuff. I'm just genuinely saying he seems to be the type of person, to me, from what I'm seeing, is that he tends to just express himself through dancing and essentially using his body. But yeah, he's also a very talented guy. I'm just getting that out there now so people think that I'm not saying he's talentless. I'm just saying he seems like he uses his dance moves. That's all. Well, that's sick. Damn.
아, 벌써 500일이다. 진짜 뭐 방금도 공식 카페에 글을 올리고 왔는데 믿기지가 않는다. 500일이라는 게 벌써 500일이라니. 광주에서 막 이제 서울 올라와가지고 아무것도 모르고 계속 중상차 회사에서 오피스에서 일만 하고 죽기 살기로 서바이벌 그런 오디션을 생활을 겪으면서 그렇게 지내다 결국 데뷔를 하고 그리고 500일까지 처음 들어왔을 때는 7명 멤버가 모두가 래퍼 그 중에서 이제 정말 이제 춤을 췄던 건데 뭔가 되게 동떨어져 있는 느낌이 들더라고요. 약간 동떨어진 그런 느낌을 이겨버리자라는 건 아닌데 최소한 한번 줄여보자. 그러니까 애들이랑 진짜 어울릴 수 있게 해보자 해서 진짜 랩을 열심히 하고 다들 이렇게 프리스타일을 하고 있으면 자연스럽게 조금 뛰어들고 못하더라도 그땐 참 많이 두려웠을 텐데 래퍼 멤버 사이에서 어떻게 그렇게 랩을 했을까.
See, that's good. That's why even when he joined, you know, he felt uncomfortable because he felt like he wasn't as talented as the other guys, but he still pushed himself to do it because he really wanted to do it. That is pure dedication and motivation. Let me tell you this now, like, you know, when, you know, you see, like, for example, for me, is I never used to want to play football with certain people because I wasn't as good as them, and I couldn't be bothered looking rubbish. And bearing in mind, I'm not bad at football. I'm pretty good at football. Like, well, I don't know if I am now. I've not played in a while, but like, I'm pretty good at football for the average person. And you know, when I played with people who are better than me, I just hated it. I felt uncomfortable because I felt like I just wasn't good enough. You know, that's just the type of thing, natural thing. Obviously, it's a bit different for these guys, but that's my experience from stuff like that. And I just say the fact that he pushed on through it and decided, you know, well, if they're better than me, I'm just going to learn from them, adapt to it, get better, and evolve into essentially a rapper. Obviously, like I said, when he joined, he's the only one who's dancing, right? Like, he's the only one who could actually dance properly compared to the rest of them. So that shows you that, realistically, he probably helped them learn to dance, and they probably helped him learn to rap, and now they can pretty much do everything. So it just goes to show that, you know, if you work hard and try to get over your fears, or, you know, the feeling of being uncomfortable around certain situations, you can get to wherever you want. You just got to be willing to learn and take your time and know that it's not going to happen overnight.
너무너무 행복하다. 진짜 남준이 말대로 콘서트 때 남준이가 아미 여러분들께 행복하세요라고 물어봤는데 지금이 행복하면 행복한 거다. 자기가 행복하다고 느낀다면 진짜 행복한 거다 라고 그렇게 남준이가 말했었는데 난 진짜 행복한 삶을 살고 있는 것 같다. 너무너무 행복하고 그리고 내 주위 모두가 행복했으면 좋겠다.
Someone mentioned a comment about this picture or something like that. Apparently this is very important, but I can't remember what it is. I think something to do with that's all they could eat or something. I'm not 100% sure. You know, for people who don't know much about it like me, I found it kind of funny because of the simple fact my man's lying in loads of Snickers bars, right? But obviously that's from my perspective because I know nothing about it. But obviously there's actually apparently a big meaning behind it. And I don't know if it does tell me in this video, then I don't know. But if it does, can someone actually remind me of what it actually means? Because I've kind of forgot.
어두워져가 내 미래의 불 지기 어린 사랑의 이른 꿈을 내 야망의 도끼 매어 칼을 갈았지 뭐 참을 수 없는 내 욕심에 칼을 묻어져 알고 있었어.
아, 네, 장난이고요. 저는 또 이제 저희 이제 방탄소년단의 또 이제 퍼포먼스의 한 축을 담당하고 있어서 네, 댄스 담당. 네. 네, 제가 광주에서 뉴런이라는 이제 댄스 크루의 이제 댄서로 제가 활동을 했었습니다. 네, 그렇습니다.
힘이 너무 좋아. 공부도 안 하고 새벽에 매일 나가 새벽 연습하고.
아 여기서 제일 열심히 하는 호비 역시
이번 노래의 주인공이라는 게
쏩니다.
조금만 딱 맞춰주고 그리고 진이 형 마지막에 마이크 불 때 지민이랑 불 꺼지면 항상 암 드으면 하는 걸로.
서로의 부족한 부분을 잘 알기 때문에 잘 채워주는 거 아니에요?
네, 그리고 안무 시간 말고도 이제 호비 형이 이제 따로 맞춰주는데 그것 때문에 이제 더 맞춰지지 않나 싶습니다.
맨날 방송에서만 파핀이나 자기 때 춤을 안 보여줬어요. 희망 이렇게 막 주지. 막 동영상 보면 다 그래요. 이 정도일 줄은 몰랐을 거예요.
So what he's saying there is basically he didn't show his full talent because he didn't know people that kind of accept the way he danced, because obviously, you know, there is certain dances that people just don't like or something like that, you know, something along them lines, and he was kind of scared to show it. And like he just said there, like he wasn't showing his full talent because he wanted to make the dance somewhat understandable for other people to kind of see if that makes sense, because, you know, when someone's doing all these moves, sometimes it can be a bit confusing and stuff. Like it is for me anyway, but I think that's because I'm just a little bit dumb. But yeah, pretty much, you know, sometimes but the fact that now is completely different, it just goes to show that like they genuinely have bounced off each other. I know they bounce off each other through the personalities and being friends and stuff like that, and they're always having fun with each other and everything else like that, but they've also bounced off each other with skills. So like, you know, each individual have a skill that they're essentially better than each other at. But what they've done, instead of just going, right, well, if you're a better rapper, you be a rapper, what we're saying is I'll show you how to rap so you can also do that. You show me how to dance so I can also do that. You know, help me to sing a little bit better, or how to get this note a little bit better, or whatever it is. And essentially we'll all just prosper. It won't just be about individual skills, it'll be about a group skill, and that's pretty much what it is, you know. So that's why even when someone does a solo, it still gets a lot of attention, because they know they're just as skilled as any other member in the group. You know, they may not be essentially better at dancing, but they're pretty close to each other, and they're always still learning, so they can always improve and get better in the situations that they're in. And the fact that, you know, they do that with each other is a very good thing. And the fact that he taught them how to dance and is in charge of choreography, can't say the word, don't get mad at me, is a very good thing as well. Because that's hard, very hard to do.
호비는 뭐 다 있지. 호비는 못하는 게 없어요. 그죠. 뭔가 잘하고 싶으면 호비를 봐라. 이런 말도 있죠.
굉장히 일단 착하고 호비가 멤버 하나하나 잘 챙겨주고, 형 이거 했어요 저거 했어요 이렇게. 특히 랩몬스터 물건 잘 찾아주는 게 호비가 굉장히 뛰어나거든요.
이 친구가 없으면 약간 노래가 연결이 안 돼요.
제이 형이 없으면
청량제 같은
저희 비밀을 말씀드리면
네.
저희 노래 중에 이제 벌스가 이제 1절, 2절 벌써 속에 있으면 항상 제이홉 친구가 3절로
브릿지 쪽을 해주는 게
브릿지의 비밀이죠.
이거 왜 그러냐면 저랑 레모스가 굉장히 딥하게 주제를 얘기하면 그 친구가 많이 탁 풀어줘요. 중간 희망차게.
진짜 이쯤 생각을 해보면 정말 방탄소년단이 어디까지 올라갈까라는 좀 생각도 든다. 세계 많은 그런 사람들에게, 그리고 팬 여러분들에게 우리의 음악을 들려드리고 그들에게 감동을 줄 수 있는 그런 아티스트가 꼭 되고 싶다.
With an extra clip at the end, isn't there? Yeah, that's it. I'm not forgetting. Well, he seems like, honestly, he seems like such a cool guy. The first thing I'd say about him is he definitely uses his dance moves and movements to express himself a bit more than the rest of the group. I'd say, you know, the fact that he's overcome the fact of not feeling good enough in certain aspects of being in the group, and then managing for them all to help each other and being in charge, man, that's literally a talent on its own. Being able to get people to work together and teach each other and stuff like that. Obviously, no doubt about it, right? This is facts. They probably would have argued about a lot of stuff. They probably would have had fallouts, no matter what, because every group of friends has band, whatever you want to call it, you know, group. You know, they all have fallouts. That's facts. You know, that's just kind of life itself. But the fact that they managed to get over the bad situation, like the uncomfortable situations, the ones that are inside their head, you know, that's the hardest thing to get over. If someone knows what's wrong with you and what makes you feel uncomfortable, it's easy to fix. But when you don't tell anyone, and then you've got to overcome it, that's also even a worse thing to do. So the fact that he's managed to be able to speak out about it and then learn from each other and become essentially a superstar, it's a very good thing to show. He seems like an extremely nice guy. He seems the thing is, he seems nice and funny. Like he tends to be nice through jokes and like just make sure everyone's having a good time and stuff like that. I'd say he's a very nice person, to be honest. He just seems a pretty cool dude to me. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. It's been your boy Jordan. I hope you've had a fantastic day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do click the like button. If you are new, click that subscription button. The last episode will be I think there's 7 actually. So never mind, no last episode. But yeah, I'll see you very soon. Peace.